Hello, students. This is the module for Introduction to Human Communication. This is a really important module that's going to get you right and started for your studies this semester in interpersonal communication. So you're going to find out why we study communication. Interestingly enough, we haven't studied communication as a discipline for a very long time. It's really been only since the 1950s, 60s that we've started actually looking at communication as a field of study. And so why we study communication and why it's important to study communication is really an interesting subject. I will also talk about the basic principles of human communication, how to communicate with competence, and how to understand the different types of human communication and understanding what mindful communication is. This module is a really important look into human communication as a whole, how we communicate, why we communicate, and understanding that mindful communication, active listening, active participation in communication is really important. This information is going to really set the stage for the remainder of the course, where you're going to learn about one-on-one, face-to-face, or mediated communication with people that you're in relationships with, whether it's your romantic relationships or your family relationships, your friendships, or your coworkers. This semester, you're going to learn all sorts of really interesting things about how to communicate effectively in those one-on-one relationships. And it all begins with understanding why we study communication and how we communicate effectively with one another. So I hope you really enjoy the information that you learn in this module. And as always, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I'm available via cell phone, text, or email. But I think that most of the information is pretty self-explanatory. So I'm really excited for you to dive into this module. You're going to have some assignments to complete. You have a reading to do, a workbook assignment, a chapter quiz. You also will have a discussion board, a journal, and a coloring page. Now, don't stress out. I know it seems like an awful lot of work, but each of these assignments shouldn't take you longer than 20 or 30 minutes to complete. So I hope you the best of luck doing your assignments for this module. And as always, we are BC.